All right, let's fuck this bumhole. 3,
3,
2,
2, 1.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Podcasting Couch, episode 2. Today we have a ridiculously huge guest, but before I introduce them, can I just introduce my good friend, my co-host, Josh. How are you?
I'm very well, Jaden. Thank you so much for, just being here, the both of us doing this podcast. I'm enjoying it. We're back for another episode by popular request.
Yeah, so we've had a bunch of people have approached us throughout the week telling us how much they love the podcast. So firstly, we just want to say thank you to everyone, everyone who watched it. I wish I could, say every one of you by name, but I don't remember who did. So, I think it's time. I'll introduce our guests. So today we have two very good friends of mine. Both of them extremely close to me. Special place in my heart. It's Sebastian and Becky. Hey guys, how are you?
Yeah,
good. How are you?
I've been better. So what made you come on the podcast? So like when we first introduced it, why were you like, yeah, fuck, that is something I want to do?
Because, watching the pilot and just hearing you talk about it, it just sounded like a great time.
All right.
Lots of fun.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Becky just watched the first episode yesterday. So.
That's
it was pretty good.
Yeah.
High praise. Very high praise. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, like we had a lot of fun making it, and literally the first people I thought of when making this podcast, it wasn't you guys.
Yeah, that's not a big
not
surprise.
Surprising.
I think you were the 6th on my list of people.
Yeah,
that's not bad. At least not an honorable mention.
But look, it's been that's crazy. That's a callback. We've worked really hard to get you guys here though, so thank you for coming on. So the first thing I want to ask you is how did you guys meet?
So long story short, night netball group chat. I added Seb. He snobbed me.
That's crazy.
So I was like, okay, never mind. That's his loss. And then I don't know.
He sent me like a month later.
It was year 11 yearlies, and I kept telling Seb to go to bed early and study, and he didn't listen.
So this is
cheeky.
Sebastian didn't listen to me either for this sort of thing.
What? You don't tell me this?
Because you always sleep before me.
Yeah, so what's the problem?
I'm just looking out for you here. I try to do what I can.
Yeah.
Be a good friend.
I think I appreciate you more than I let on.
Oh, wow. That's adorable.
That's pretty cute.
So the first thing, so we're gonna look at power couples in this episode because that's what I can't speak for Josh. Josh, surely they're a power couple, yeah?
Oh, absolutely. I think so and Becky are one of the most powerful couples I've come across.
How many couples have you come across?
Look, quite a few.
There's only one that makes them the most powerful by default, so that's how it works.
Right, of course. So I've got some power couples here with me, and I want you guys to let me know who you think the biggest power couple is out of these couples.
All right.
Okay.
So we have Seb and Becky.
Of course.
Can we vote for ourselves?
Yes, of course.
All right.
Seb and Becky. So Mercedes and Food.
Oh, that's a tough one. That's tough to beat.
And Kyra and $20,000 Western Sydney scholarships allowing her admittance into university beyond 2020.
I think
Wow.
is there even a question?
That is for me personally it's tough, but I want to hear what you guys have to say.
You can go first.
I'm gonna vote for myself and Seb,
Fuck, now I have to vote for us.
Who were you gonna vote for?
I was gonna vote for Mercedes and Food. I've seen that in work and it's immense.
It's something to behold.
Yeah,
really.
it's really like he just gets it in there and he just goes. And he doesn't stop until he's done.
Yeah. Jaden, are you going to weigh in on this power couple situation here?
Well, for every viewer, I'm sure every single one of you watched last week's episode, and if you haven't, make sure you check that out. But we asked Man Crush Monday.
Podcasting Couch at YouTube.
We asked about man crushes, and Kaya was my man crush, so I would feel it'd be rude if I
didn't continue it.
didn't continue it
Yeah.
for this
That's
episode.
Of
understandable.
course.
Yeah, so that's where my head's at.
Yeah.
Josh?
Oh, it's difficult. It's really difficult because, as I said, Seb and Becky, the most powerful couple I've met. But I really
Have you met my
to-
parents?
Yeah, I have actually. I have. They're great people, but they're not as powerful
Right.
as Seb and Becky. But I am gonna have to go with. I think I'm gonna have to side with Jaden here and say Kyra and that scholarship is it's classic. It's got a nostalgia factor that I really value. That's why I would have to go with it.
That's fair enough, Josh.
This is good. I love having powerful couples. I'm sure. I was gonna say Josh and Jade in the podcasting couch in the power couples, but I thought
It's too powerful.
Yeah.
Too powerful.
It's-
We're above and beyond.
Exodia level.
Yeah,
But-
beyond our understanding.
Yeah, but speaking of power, I want to get into some fan questions now. We've got some lovely viewers of the show. Thank you so much for sending your questions in, and I want to get straight to it. As you know, as our viewers know, and you two know, as fans of the show, we ask the hard questions. So the first question related to power is, who's dom and who's sub in the relationship?
You're the sub.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty clear. That's pretty clear cut.
Yeah.
Do you want
You
to?
know,
You want to
I
talk
feel like
about
that's
it, or-
standard though.
This is not just in like a sexual connotation. We're talking in general.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
in the couch, Josh and I'm happy to be sub. Like
Oh no.
Mm, yeah.
we're talking
I think you like being the sub.
Yeah. You know, I feel like we're typical like conservative relation, not conservative, but you know that older like
Just regular people.
yeah.
liberal.
Yeah. Victor Dominello all the way.
All right, we're not talking about
Wow,
Victor
okay.
Dominello.
Bennelong.
We try to
Thank you.
keep politics out of
Yeah,
the podcast.
and like
I personally don't care for politics, and I don't think Jaden does either.
I will leave if Victor Dominello gets brought up once again. Don't want to talk about that man and the things he's ruined for me.
Oh, okay.
I just have so much.
Actually,
No.
I want to.
What is he
What
ruined?
has he ruined?
Jed,
So-
child.
Mr. Dominello went to the same primary school that I did, albeit
Right.
30 odd years earlier, and the same high school, and the university I want to go to. He also went to that high school, so I have this vision that he is copying me. So everything I do,
From before you.
everything I do, people are like, oh, it's not that impressive. Victor did it first. I'm like, you know how hard I work?
Right.
Not
I
that
do know.
hard. Really not at all.
Okay, Seb, I don't think bullying one of the hosts of the podcast is
Like
behavior
I
that
work
we
hard.
want on here. We run
Yeah,
a tight ship here.
Don't forget
Jaden-
that. Like,
That's,
Once again,
I
like,
apologize
I'm
sincerely.
sure you
for
watched
my-
last week's guest, Harrison. God, he was a little fuck, wasn't he?
Yeah, you just he
Look,
really-
okay, can I address another thing? Okay,
Yeah.
from last people came up to me and they said it's really funny, it's great, and I'm like, thank you so much. I really enjoyed you bullying Harrison. That's not true.
That's untrue.
Can we clear that up? It's not. It's look. I wasn't in charge of editing. Someone edited it to make it look like we were bullying Harry.
It must be because
That-
that doesn't seem like something you guys would do.
No, we weren't bullying Harrison. I just want to make that clear to all the viewers out there that we don't bully people on here. Okay, this is family friendly. It's a
Mm.
family friendly podcast.
It's just
I
family
want to
friendly.
clear
That's
And
good to
anyone that
hear.
argues can get the fuck out. Like, really.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, so, thank you. Wait, so who submitted that question? Sorry,
That
Josh?
was Aaron submitting that question. Aaron, thank you so much for listening.
Thanks, Aaron, for asking a question.
Aaron, I have so much respect for you. I have so much love for you.
Mm.
And if I wasn't at home right now, I'd be at your house.
Mm.
I hope this is known.
I would
Alright,
also
so-
be there.
All right, moving on. I have the second fan question coming in from Samuel. Samuel, thank you for listening.
Thank you so much.
Once again, as I'm sure you watched last week, I can't state which Samuel it is, but Samuel wants to know, Seb and Becky,
Yes.
Yep. That's it.
would you guys have a threesome?
Nah.
No. Okay.
Nah. So-
No.
Just
Is that
flat
Oh,
no.
okay. Okay.
It depends who it was.
Yeah, it
with.
depends who it's with.
who's it with?
I don't know.
Well, if it was with Blake Lively, I mean,
yeah,
big
I'm
yes.
also a big yes.
Or Ryan Reynolds, big
Yeah.
yes.
Get on that.
Either
Alright,
of
now-
those two. Honestly, a foursome with both Wouldn't say no.
A bit of an awesome foursome. in
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh wow. Oh wow. That's a.
That's
So
rich.
you just would you kind of just let them do their own thing, or would you just you guys like just taking turns, or like because like see like I'm sure our viewer wanted to know. This is not me asking about it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. You know, we'll see
Yeah.
if it happens, and then we'll tell you how it goes.
All right.
Um,
Now moving on from having a threesome, would you have a threesome with me?
No.
No.
Wow, hard no. Oof.
Yeah, Mom.
Wow.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
Ah.
The hell. All right. Josh, do you want to move on to the next fan question?
Yeah, I think we should quickly move on. But this question is submitted by Ben. Thank you so much for listening. And he asks, if you guys swapped genders for a month, would you still fuck?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I become male and he becomes female, right?
Yeah.
That's how.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well
then
done.
yeah, like
Definitely.
you know.
I'd be down for that.
Mm.
Bit of a role. So then does Seb
Wait,
become
am I
sub?
then the sub?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck,
shit.
I would be the
That's
sub.
a Subway Domino's situation.
Oh wow.
So instead of eating a Domino's, Seb, you're copping footlongs,
Coming
aren't you?
sub.
You're calling
Yeah.
footlongs. Oh, wow.
Is this something you've thought about before?
No,
No.
actually,
Mm,
it hasn't.
Oh,
hasn't
okay.
crossed my mind.
All right. So, thank you so much for saying that in, Ben.
yeah.
But
yeah.
moving on to another fan question now. Seb, have you got your phone on you?
I do have my phone on me. That's how I'm actually entering the podcast.
So
Okay.
if I send you a text, are you able
Yeah.
to read it?
Yes, I can.
All right. So I'm gonna send you a text, and it'll come up on screen as well.
Is it gonna be fucking weird?
No, you can have a quick read of that. So there's a boy speaking and a girl speaking. Could you guys please? This is from Baggers. Could you just read that out loud for us?
All right, you're the
Yes.
girl.
I'm the
Yeah.
girl. Okay. Is everyone ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
ready when you are.
As soon as I can.
Will you leave me?
No, are you crazy?
Do you love me?
Yes, a lot.
Have you ever cheated on me?
No, never.
Will you ever kiss me?
Every chance I get.
Will you ever hit me?
Definitely not.
Can I trust you,
Yes.
babe?
That was awesome, guys. Now, the real twist is I want you guys to read it backwards now. So starting from Seb,
Oh,
from the bottom.
babe,
Yes.
can I trust you?
Definitely not.
Will you ever hit me?
Every chance I get.
Will you ever kiss me?
No, never.
Have you ever cheated on me?
Yes, a lot.
Do you love me?
No, are you crazy?
Will you leave me?
As soon as I can.
That was sick. Moving on, Baggers also wants to know: would you guys, if you weren't Christian, what religion would you be?
I'm not Christian.
Mm. Okay, well then, what religion would you be?
Just pick one, mate. It's not that hard.
Atheist.
That's
Okay.
Okay. I reckon probably like, you know, I don't actually know. Maybe Buddhist. Maybe I'd be a Buddhist.
Buddhist. Mm,
Yeah.
a
Maybe I'd be
Buddhist.
I'd be a scientific
A
humanist.
Scientologist.
No, scientific humanist. No differences.
Mm. Interesting choices. Very interesting choices. They tell a lot about the people we're speaking to. Great people. I just want to clarify
Thanks,
that.
Josh.
So there's no
Thanks.
question.
yeah. Thanks for being here.
But
Yeah.
I've got another fan question here.
Yeah.
And this fan question comes from Alex. Alex, thank you so much for listening.
Oh, God.
Really
Alex,
appreciate
thanks
it.
for listening.
Really appreciate it. And he wants to know, how much does it cost to have Seb for the night?
Oh, that's how nice he's feeling, eh?
I feel like it's asking you, not me.
Yeah, I know.
So what's the price tag? How much are we looking?
Rough. You can give a rough price. You
Rough?
can give a range, I reckon.
Oh,
A range would be fine.
do I give the argued price that I managed to settle for, or his starting price?
What's his starting price? Base price?
I'm gonna go like $2.75.
What the fuck?
Is that $2.75?
No, $275.
Oh, right. Okay.
Still
That's
kinda
not a
low.
great. That's not even a good hourly rate.
It's like
Yes, it is.
That's
200.
All right. Well, a night we're gonna assume it's like hours. Like that's like $65 an hour. That's not that much.
That's not that bad.
$275 is like what, like 2 hypothetical target shifts if someone was to work there. Like I wouldn't know, but just
Yeah.
Mm.
Wow. That's interesting. Pretty revealing. Pretty revealing. Seb, what do you think you're worth then?
I honestly, I would have valued myself a lot higher, especially like a whole night.
Mm.
You know, it's long. Like a night is a long time. You can get a lot done in a night.
Can you?
Yeah.
a lot of essays.
Yeah, lots of schoolwork.
Lots of-
Lots
Especially
of
when they're due Monday.
Oh, fuck
Haparos
oath.
and
Yeah, so I probably would have put my value off at more of around at least $500, but
Wow.
that's okay. I'm a bit
shit.
Expensive.
honestly, I'm a bit upset.
Fuck me. See, what would have also been cool is if you guys said, like you can't. There's no value.
Yeah, but Jane,
But
everything has a
Becky's
value.
willing to sell you out pretty cheap. Seb,
Yeah,
so-
I know.
Wow. That's really interesting
I
to know.
wouldn't
I
sell you
actually,
out to Alex, by the way.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay, we're gonna have to
Yeah.
beat
We're gonna
that
have to
out.
beat that.
Okay.
For Christ's
Thank
sake.
you
Oh,
for giving the
my
editor more work,
bad.
Seb.
My bad.
He's gonna. His house is now. I wouldn't be surprised if someone just swatted him.
Yeah. No,
Like,
Alright,
Alex is
can I-
dead. Alex is
Can I
dead.
rephrase that?
Well, we can.
Okay, we'll cut it. We'll cut it out. You
Yeah,
can.
all right.
We'll do it again. Just
I
wait. Shut up.
Hang on.
Seb.
Hang on.
We need an audio sync.
Clap.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to sync up.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
1.
Ah, there were
Alright,
3
so-
claps.
The guest. This is.
Wha-
I'm not upset. I'm just a bit upset.
I'm furious.
Alright,
I am
we're moving
fuming.
on to the last fan question. Last fan question comes from Jaden. He wants to know: would you guys have a threesome with him?
No.
As
As
Thanks for
stated
submitting.
as
earlier.
aforementioned.
Thanks
Thank
for
you so much,
submitting-
Jaden.
Thanks, Jaden, for letting us know what your thoughts are.
And I've actually that was not true. I've got another fan question here. And this one's from a Jaden, different Jaden, and
Yeah.
he wants to know if you would be willing to have a threesome with Jaden.
Well, this Jaden
This is a
slightly
different
more
Jaden.
likely, but I'd still say no.
No.
No, we're giving him the
no.
thumbs down.
No deal. Giving him
No
No
deal,
deal.
right.
Yeah, I was actually on Deal or No Deal once.
Were you?
Really?
Wait.
I can
Did
get
you win
my-
anything?
Yeah, everything.
Just everything.
Like, picture something.
Mhm.
You've won it, except a threesome with us.
That was not me. It was
Wow.
a fan.
It was a
Yeah.
fan, different Jaden.
Sorry, that
Different-
just got lost in
Okay,
translation.
speaking of threesomes,
Yeah.
I want to move on
Again.
to a recurring segment
Oh god.
on this show, Man Crush Monday. Okay, so we'll just stop here for the jingle to play. So,
Yeah.
the jingle.
3 seconds, quiet. Shh.
I was busy thinking about boys.
Good, thank you.
Wow.
Sorry, before we go on, we asked for jingles last week. Thank you so much, Baggers, for suggesting this.
Yes, he submitted that jingle. That was really great. Thank you
That
so much.
was really
Um,
phenomenal.
So we've
stuff.
got Man Crush Monday, but we've put a little bit of a twist on it this week. Put a bit of a twist on Man Crush Monday because it's Man Crush Monday,
yes.
right? We're
Yes.
talking about people in a fighting it
Oh,
out. Three
cool.
dudes,
Yeah.
3 good dudes fighting it out. All
Battle
right,
Royale.
who's gonna crush in this fight?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to see
Alright.
what you guys have to say. Okay, we have Mark,
Yep.
Mhm.
Baggis,
Yep.
and the Undertaker.
Who's the Undertaker?
It's a
for the-
WWE guy.
Fans not familiar. The Undertaker is on screen now.
He's
Large man, 6'7".
Oh.
20 years in professional wrestling.
Yeah. So
Um,
who do you two think's gonna win?
It's okay. Is it? Do we think's gonna win, or do we want to win?
Well, who's gonna crush?
Who's
Alright,
gonna
well,
crush
Like,
crush
Yeah.
the competition?
just by principle, it's gonna be a bit of a boring answer. I'm just gonna say the Undertaker.
Do you want to
Mhm.
explain, or are you just gonna be a bitch?
Well, probably the 6'7" and many
Well, what's-
years of wrestling
well,
experience.
What's Baggis? Like 5'8"?
Yeah, no, he's
That's
probably
not
like
bad.
5'4", 5'3".
not
Baggis is
bad.
quite small.
Nah, Baggis is like 5'7".
That's a bit insulting.
What's
Oh.
Josh? What are you?
Okay, moving on. Becky,
Yes?
who do you think's gonna crush?
I feel like Mark. Yeah,
Mark
is
definitely. I
Mark-
feel like Mark definitely.
Crush me.
Bagus, no offense, he's out. He's definitely not.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay,
Wow.
but
Mark, you think has a chance?
Mark stands a chance.
Mark has a chance.
Crushing.
Well, he's been getting big. He's been bulking recently.
Yeah.
I
He
know,
has,
I know.
yes.
We go to the same gym.
I thought it was just getting fat.
That's not true.
Do we need to cut that?
We'll cut that out. We'll cut that out.
We don't need to
That's
sync
all
that because
right.
it's a small cut.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a small cut, so we don't need to sing. But wow,
Wow.
Mark, you think has a chance? Jaden, who do you think would win?
I'm gonna say the Undertaker.
Right.
I think if you say anything other than the Undertaker, you're just being silly.
right.
This
you're
is
being a
none
bit
of
large
that.
when he is. Don't forget, he is the Dead Man. I'm sure every fan very familiar with WWE.
Mhm.
The Undertaker, the Dead Man.
Mm, yeah. Nah, if you say anything else, you're just being stupid, like trying to be funny.
Okay,
But I think
there's
I would
no
have
need
to
for
say
that.
Mark as well.
Actually, can I get Frank? Can you check the Undertaker's height for us quickly?
Yeah, can we get a check on that, Frank? The Undertaker's height. Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Mark as well. I think I'm gonna have to say Mark as well because I just.
Yeah, I've just got the Undertaker's height here for you. He's 2.08 meters high. You're welcome,
Can
guys.
I get that in feet at all, or is
Yeah.
that just beyond
that's
your
gonna
capability?
take a moment for conversion. Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks,
Alright,
Frank.
no worries.
So we're just gonna wait for that.
But I think I'm gonna have to go with Mark. He's been getting big, and I've been liking it.
He's quite sizable, yes.
Yeah, I've been.
Have you
liking it.
guys heard about Mark's weekends as of recent?
Oh yeah, he's the exponential growth of
The
Mark
exponential
hookups.
growth.
Yeah.
Mark has had N+2 hookups,
Yeah,
Wow.
in the
Plus
past 2
and
weeks.
and he won't shut up about it.
Yeah, honestly,
Oh, really?
I
It's-
think
it's-
that's the only word that's come out of his mouth.
It's all he talks about now.
Yeah.
And like, look, I'm not sick of it.
Yeah, it's not bad, but I reckon if it is continuing,
Yeah, and like the
Then-
alcoholism as well. Like he is falling.
Yeah,
into
that's a
path.
problem. I've tried to talk to Mark about it, but
yeah, but he just won't stop drinking.
he just won't
Sorry.
stop drinking.
Frank, have you got the conversion?
Yeah, just for you guys, it's 6.8 feet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. He's a
Wow.
big unit, but I think Mark could best him.
Yeah,
I feel like Mark could definitely win.
wow.
So we're going. We're
Because
going
Mark's
for Mark?
at least like what 7'2".
Yeah,
I think he's like 5'9".
yeah. It's
Oh,
probably around the
I was a
same.
little bit off. A little bit off. That's okay.
So I got fired.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Wow.
Yeah.
How? That's,
I don't want to talk
unfortunate.
about it though. I'd prefer we didn't talk about it.
So you
Okay.
mentioned it, and then you
And
say
then said
we're
you
not
don't
going to
wanna
talk about it.
it. Well, that was like
Yep.
Josh talking about his height.
I didn't mention that. Okay, someone
Mm.
else mentioned that,
That is true.
and
That's
I don't want to
debatable.
talk about it.
You just mentioned it again.
You, I feel like I'm being lulled into a gotcha situation. You can
I don't know what
spring
you're
out,
talking about.
say gotcha, talking about your height again.
Gotcha. Oh, fuck. You guys.
Shit.
Just... All right. So what's your favorite song at the moment, Becky?
I don't have one.
Wow.
That's a
You know.
that's a fan question coming in from Dave Jackson. Thank you so
Ah.
much.
I thought there was no last name to you.
There is none.
That's
We'll
his
beat
first
it
Dave
name.
out.
His
Like
first-
we were just
his
gonna like
first-
continue on with it to like not interrupt the
His-
flow.
His
Yeah,
first
because
name is
the-
Dave Jackson.
Dave Jackson.
He has many more names.
Does he?
Yeah.
I can repeat them. If you
No,
need.
you don't need to, Jaden. That would spoil his privacy.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah. So what's your favorite song at the moment? And once again, don't lie to us because we will know.
I have no idea.
So you're telling me like, wait, like he didn't come prepared for like these like the hard questions? Like that's
Like,
fine.
we
Like, if you
emailed,
didn't, like, you can
emailed
say
you
it
the
now.
questions a week ago.
No,
Yeah.
you didn't.
You
not get
didn't?
Did you
Stop
not?
lying.
Frank, did you
Um,
not take care of that?
We emailed you the questions. a week
Anyways, I'd probably say that. Hold up, let me just find it.
Oh my gosh, we emailed the questions. You need to come prepared. Okay.
Yeah, you know
We're
what?
gonna have
You know
look.
what?
We'll just have to cut this whole bit
We're
because
gonna have
we
to cut.
can't have our viewers finding out that it's like prepared, or like
yeah,
yeah,
all right.
pre-prepared,
We'll just.
like it's scripted.
you
We
guys
can't
need
have
to
them
sync?
finding it out. So we'll just cut.
Do we need to sync?
I think we do.
All right. 3,
3, 2,
2.
1. What?
What was that? Are you lagging? I get a ping check. Frank, ping check, please.
Ping check. Check it out.
Yeah, it appears there's a bit of latency at the moment, guys. So have to wait it out.
All right. Thanks, Frank. Did you guys get that one?
Yeah, we
I
had
said,
that one.
did you guys actually have any questions for us? That's what we wanted to know.
What was the purpose and the story behind the podcasting couch?
The name of it or like the?
No, the reason why you made the podcast.
Well, I can't speak for Josh, but I know Josh really loves podcasts.
I listened to a few podcasts. Yes.
So I just thought it'd be a really nice present if one day I got Josh his own podcast. And fuck, look what I've done.
Yeah,
I've only
it's a pretty
gone.
good job.
I've only
He's only
gone
and done it.
and got Josh his own podcast.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was all for the podcast. It wasn't like Jaden just sprung it on me and we just started recording. Like it was planned out. We had idea, and you said purpose as well. And I want to hone in on that part of the question here. Purpose. Our purpose is to expose the truth and to get to the core of what we really believe humans are about, and that's conversation and relationship.
Yes.
That's what we're about. And that's why we get these people on. You lovely people, we get you on and we ask you the questions that other people want to know that maybe they don't particularly want to ask face to face, and we're the medium to deliver that. That's our purpose here.
That's very nice.
That's
Josh.
pretty good purpose.
So I'm not sure if you guys have heard, but one of the podcasting couch members, Josh, you might have. Josh, you want to say hi?
Hello.
Josh actually has organised for some new capital for the podcasting couch, some new microphones.
Capital equipment.
That's right.
Capital
Guys,
equipment.
buckle up because next week I'm going to have a brand new microphone.
A
And
standalone microphone.
Stand mic, it's on an arm and everything. I look very professional. Well, I will look very professional when it comes because it will come next week. And you'll have the crisp goodness pouring into your ears.
What?
And I think we're all looking forward to that.
We really are.
I can say I am.
We also wanted to get a quick your thoughts on something. When do you think we should do a face reveal?
Well, considering the other issues, like the fact that you cannot mention last names, I feel like a face reveal would be quite, risky.
Talking shit?
Yeah.
I mean, there's also the issue of like the gangrene on my neck. Like, it's a bit of an issue.
The infection
Yeah.
from the trench warfare.
Yeah. I'm going in on Tuesday, actually.
To what, your GP?
No, to the hospital. Major operation. Trying to get the necrotic tissue removed.
Can we get a hashtag?
Pray for Josh.
Pray for Josh in the comments, guys. If you're listening, that's how we know that you guys are listening. If we get a hashtag pray for Josh in the comments.
Wow, that would really just
That would mean so
make
much to
the
me.
12% survival chance so much better. If we got that. I would feel
and F in the chat as well, if that's
yeah,
fine.
next
Josh
week.
goes
Next
down.
week. Next week, if I'm lost in battle, if I'm lost in battle, F's in the chat.
Yeah. Okay. Also, we also forgot to do the national anthem before starting this podcast.
Shit.
I'm sure we can just. What do you think, Josh? Either edit that in. What are we thinking?
Well, I think we can just edit. I think if we do it now, we can edit it in at the start. Australian.
Oh,
Let us rejoice, for we are young
and free.
with
gold
and
soil and wealth.
Soil.
Our
home
home
is
is
good
good
by
by
sea.
sea. Our
land
land
abounds
abounds
in
nature
Out of the crowd,
Just
maybe it's no brainer.
of beauty, rich and
Are you seeing No Brainer?
Seb, did you just interrupt the anthem, the national anthem?
And watch the sunrise.
Seb,
Wait, hold up. Did Seb just?
did you just interrupt the national anthem?
No.
Okay, we're gonna have to once
Well,
we
it's a
end this
start from
podcast. I'm
the
gonna go
bottom.
back and play and do this again. I'm gonna listen through.
Are we?
Alright.
I'm gonna be
Yeah. Do it to
furious.
start. Do it to start again?
No, look. We'll fix it in post. We'll fix it.
Right. Okay.
It'll be
I'm glad this has happened.
Mm.
But so we're coming to a conclusion now. That's just hit the 30-minute mark. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who listens to the podcast week in, week out. I know you guys stay up until dastardly hours of the morning
Mm.
waiting for the episode to
Feverently
come out.
waiting.
Even though it comes out at will be 4 p.m. or something.
Will it come out at 4 p.m.? Can we get
We're not
an
promising
ETA
anything.
We
On
don't make
the,
promises.
day and time?
No.
Any ideas whatsoever?
Okay. Who's asking the questions here? It's me and Jaden, not you.
Okay.
Jaden,
We're still up to the
no,
segment where you ask if we have any questions.
So now the guest is dictating what happens on the podcast now, are they?
What happened to my pie?
Well, okay. Look, I'll finish. Guys, thank you so much for coming along today. Thank you, Seb and Becky, for joining us today.
Thanks, Seb and
Thank
Becky.
you so much for coming
Thanks.
along.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for having us.
Just sorry,
Yeah.
one more question. When people come up to you, do they say Seb and Becky or Becky and Seb? What's that? What the fuck's
Ooh.
happening there?
No,
I reckon they
it's
say Seb and
Becky and
Becky.
Seb.
Depends if it's a guy, it's Seb and Becky.
Seb and Becky.
It's interesting.
And
It's
see how Josh introduced it just then as Seb and Becky?
Oh,
Well, that's because I really like to play into power dynamics of Dom and Sub, but that's a separate issue. Thank you so much, everyone who's listening, and coming here, joining us on the couch. We've had a really great time today. I think Jaden has as well. And you know what? I just want to sign out and say thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, and make sure you come in next week. Huge guest.
Oh yes, we got a big guest.
And we're talking about huge. I'm not talking about weight. I'm just talking about the scale of
Presence.
this guest. Yes. I did not just make a joke in reference to their weight, their size. I know that was of contention last week. Because considering it was considered what we're doing to Harrison was bullying.
Yeah. We need to clear it up a bit. We'll do a press statement.
My lights are off at the moment.
Oh. So
I'm just sitting here
in the dark. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll see you next week.
See you guys. Bye.
Good night,
Hey,
Australia.
thanks.
you.
Sign off. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you too. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
We'll just edit that in.
Yeah.
All right.